The Nintendo Switch is the most convenient and popular games console out there. Not only because players get to enjoy a swath of great indies coming to the eShop every month, but also because the first party hits keep on coming with the likes of Super Mario Odyssey, Astral Chain and more. The beauty of Nintendo's hybrid device is that you can play great games and take them anywhere with you, as well as playing them on the big screen. But what are the 10 best Nintendo Switch exclusive games that most deserve your attention? That's what we're here to discuss in this video. This is a list of the 10 best exclusive Nintendo Switch games that look and feel great to play in either docked or handheld mode, guaranteeing you a good time whether you're on the bus to work or relaxing on the sofa. I'm Aaron from Console Deals, now let's get into things. Just when you thought Nintendo couldn't bottle nostalgia any better than with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild's subtle callbacks, they just go ahead and remake one of the long-lost classics from the series. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for Nintendo Switch lovingly recreates the whimsy and charm of this classic top-down Zelda, following Link's journey as he washes the shore of a mysterious dreamlike island. New to this version of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is obviously the clay-like art style and persistent overworld, but players can now look forward to a new dungeon creator mode as well. Here you can fit together pieces from all 8 of the regular dungeons playable in the base game, creating your own so as to challenge your friends. If you're done with Breath of the Wild and are hungry for more, Link's Awakening is a good bite-sized option. Ideal for anyone craving a bit more of a challenge than you'll find in the average Super Mario 2D platformer, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is a visually vibrant spin-off that sees you swoop, swing and bounce your way through the jungle tropics just as an ice dragon swoops in to freeze Donkey Kong Island. It's the work of none other than Viking-themed baddies called the Snowmads, kicking off one hell of a side-scrolling platforming adventure. Tropical Freeze is another Wii U port that made its way to Switch, but brings with it a few new refinements that makes it less daunting for Donkey Kong newcomers. You'll still be taking down enemies, finding bananas and collecting letters, but a newly added Funky mode, exclusive to the Switch version, grants Kong the ability to hover and take more hits. Suddenly, one of the best 2D platformers ever made can now be enjoyed by everyone, especially with the Switch's added convenience.
Hello?
Luigi's Mansion 3 easily makes our list of the 10 best Nintendo Switch exclusive games purely because it balances charm and spookiness to a near perfect degree. You, as Mario's gangly and nervous brother, once again are tasked with roaming a building's haunted halls and sucking up ghosts, but the transition to a multi-layered hotel now means that the scope is upped to a wild degree. Each floor is uniquely distinct as a result, ranging from movie sets to Egyptian-style pyramids. Luigi also has a few new abilities to help him this time around. The most important is his ability to slam ghosts, either against the ground or against one another. The latter lets you do double the damage by killing 2 birds with 1 stone, which helps a lot to prevent Luigi from getting swarmed. Luigi's Mansion 3 is also filled with plenty of discoverable secrets to let you equip additional upgrades. It's not one to miss.
Ghosts may feel inclined to gang up on you. In such situations, a burst should do.
When Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle was announced at E3 2017, most people thought that Nintendo was crazy to sully the world of Mario with that of Ubisoft's slobbering Rabbid characters. Little did we know, however, that the folks over at Ubisoft Paris and Milan were cooking up one of the best, most charming turn-based strategy games to release on consoles since 2013's Fire Emblem Awakening, to the point that it has made our list of the best Nintendo Switch exclusives. While at first it might seem strange to see the likes of Mario, Luigi and Peach wield a weapon, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle serves up heaps of satisfying turn-based gameplay that makes both battles fun and thrilling. Your team of 3 consists of Mushroom Kingdom characters as well as Rabbids, each boasting their own special moves that makes them an asset when used each turn. If you don't normally enjoy strategy games but have always been curious, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a great place to start.
100 years ago.
Because you can never have enough The Legend of Zelda goodness on Nintendo's hybrid system, a sequel to 2014's Hyrule Warriors also makes our list of the best Nintendo Switch games. Age of Calamity is actually a prequel story set 100 years before the events of Breath of the Wild, in which you play as a range of familiar characters while discovering how the barren version of Hyrule Kingdom came to be. This isn't a traditional exploration game, but rather an action-packed hack and slasher. Don't let that put you off though, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is a true part of this universe. Only in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity can you take control of Breath of the Wild's 4 champions, using each's abilities and captaining their divine beasts to hold back the evil forces of Calamity Ganon. Doing so involves wading through hundreds of on-screen enemies at any one time, mastering the maneuvers of all 18 characters as you discover more about how this world came to be. Far and away more cohesive than the original, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is not to be missed. They said it couldn't be done, but in 2018 we got confirmation in a Nintendo Direct announcement that every known playable fighter ever from Smash Bros. History would be appearing in the Nintendo Switch version. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate lives up to its title, featuring a staggeringly large roster of 74 characters and growing, and that's not taking into account the ones that are still unannounced. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate also sees a revised campaign mode make its debut in World of Light. In it, players are tasked with restoring the spirits of 74 characters by doing battle with them and overcoming certain challenges that sees most mimic the moves of other characters from game history. The online portion is also more robust than it's ever been, in frantic fights that support all major Nintendo Switch controller options. Let's do battle!
People of the Ark, your time is drawing to a close.
Most famous for developing other stylish action hits like Bayonetta and Vanquish, Platinum Games has created something special in their first Nintendo Switch exclusive, Astral Chain. In it, you play as a super cop tasked with holding back an invading force of aliens within a totalitarian government state. Helping you do this is your Legion, a controllable beast born in the same dimension as the very threats you're fighting. However, the eponymous Astral Chain keeps you linked and lets you do battle in myriad creative ways, keeping the peace while looking good doing it. Astral Chain is simply one of the best Nintendo Switch exclusives because it plays and feels like nothing else, offering up players a fully roamable world full of interesting side quests and an engaging core story. Different legions will be dished out to you throughout the campaign at a good pace, letting you hone each's unique abilities, whether that's during enemy fights or odd job tasks.
You're quite persistent.
If Galaxy saw him shoot off into space and Sunshine let him chill on vacation, Super Mario Odyssey sees Nintendo's little mustachioed plumber go on a global trip around the world. He's still attempting to rescue Princess Peach from Bowser's grasp, who this time is intent on marrying the poor girl. Thus kicks off a new 3D platforming venture for Mario, where players must gather as many power moons as possible to power the eponymous ship and stop the wedding before it's too late. Odyssey's gimmick is Mario's iconic hat, which he can now throw on the head of any enemy you see in order to take possession of them. Doing so feels weird at first, but eventually becomes second nature. Each possession lets you unlock a new way of traversing throughout the world wherever you are, whether it's using bullet bills to boom across large gaps or capturing one Goomba to form a tower of many and to get to high places. Super Mario Odyssey is colourful, creative and fun, rendering not only one of the best Nintendo Switch games, but the best Mario game we've seen in a while. Arguably one of the best games to ever be released alongside a Nintendo console's launch, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild blew everyone's expectations away with its emphasis on unrestrained freedom of movement through a living, breathing open world. It does away with the dungeon-based formula of prior entries and asks players to trust their own instincts and immerse themselves within a version of Hyrule that has gone unprotected for hundreds of years. What sees Breath of the Wild stand so highly above its peers is its insistence to let players go anywhere and climb anything. Eventually you'll come across what are known as shrines, essentially acting as mini dungeons that are quickly resolved and gift Link with the ability to improve his health or climbing grip. Both are useful in the bid to defeat Ganon, whether you're brave enough to tame all 4 of the Divine Beasts beforehand or not. Breath of the Wild is a Nintendo Switch essential.
Look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however.
Previously undeserved by the Wii U's lackluster sales, Mario Kart's 8th installment was able to enjoy a second win thanks to a souped-up, remastered version in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Drifting around corners as the Mushroom Kingdom's eclectic cast of characters has never been more thrilling than on the Nintendo Switch, with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's new anti-grav sections and overhead racing offering a degree of spectacle that makes boosting past your friends even more of a blast. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe features 48 vibrant tracks to play on across 12 cups, 4 of which were only previously purchasable as additional DLC on the Wii U, but are now available right from the off in this definitive Nintendo Switch version. We say definitive because, in addition to being the most feature-complete Mario Kart 8 package, your ability to break off 2 Joy-Con and get a couch co-op race going in minutes is truly a modern marvel, hence why it tops our list. And there you have it guys for our list of the current 10 best Nintendo Switch exclusive games. You really can't go wrong. Let us know in the comments below if you agree with our picks, and check out the written version of this list in the description below to see our honourable mentions. Also, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this, including reviews, unboxings and other cool stuff. Until next time, happy gaming!